What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to Tyranny. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and actively get back to business with the Scarlet Chorus. I almost called them the Scarlet Choir, but how come that one has little... See, my lady doesn't have ankle bracelets. Like, how do you earn the ankle bracelets as a beast man or a beast woman? Do you have to do anything special? Or is that just something that they hand out like can't see? I want the little bracelet things, man. It's not fair. I was looking at my inventory and I think this mace is like better than everything else that I have. Strangely enough, weirdly, it's pretty good. So I figure I will equip that. It looks like it does better than what I had. The only thing is that it gets better armor pen on that weapon right there, but the DPS is lower, the recovery is way lower, and the accuracy is a lot lower too, so I might as well swap that out, right? Other than that, we also have our beast lady who's using this thingamadoobie over here. She's using a bronze war mace. A bronze brotherhood warhammer is like the same damn thing. They're both devastating, though. Does this one look cooler? That one looks way cooler, so we're going to go with that one right there. If all things are the same, if all stats are equalized, we might as well go for the thing that looks the coolest. I don't think I had any other tasks to do over here. I think we were pretty much done in this area as far as I remember. Oh, hello, little piggy. Be careful walking around beast ladies like that. You might get eaten. They look like they carry a powerful hunger. I'm not trying to say they're fat or anything like that. I'm just saying they look like they could eat a pig very, very rapidly. That's all that I'm saying. I'm not trying to express any underhand. I'm not trying to do any verbal subterfuge right now. No, not at all. Now, we got a bunch of bonuses for completing that last quest. We got like some add-ons to our lore and some of our values and things like that. I'll have to tabulate exactly what we got out of it a little bit later. I think we had something to do in Cacophony. Anywhere where there's like a little swirly-do around it is a place where we've got something we're supposed to be doing. It wants us to go back to the mountain spire, really. Well, we've got a quest to go to Boulder Reef Village and murder a bunch of people because they're not doing what they're supposed to do, and apparently we solve disputes just by stabbing shit to death. Over at Mountain Spire, there appears to be something we're supposed to be doing as well. Let's do Boulder Reef first. Just because that last quest paid a bunch of money, like we got paid out on that last quest. We got like 3,500 rings. That's pretty sweet. I don't even have enough fingers to wear all of those rings. I don't know if they make a bag big enough to carry that many rings. 3,500 rings, depending on the size of the ring. Even if they're really, really small, 3,500 of those little bastards is quite a few. Got a dead guy over here. He's got weed. Oh, nope, it's Cairn's leaf. Okay. Weed.
Sorry.
Cairn's leaf. It's all kind of the same shit. We have a dagger. A bronze dagger. Does she like bronze dagger? She got the Tearsman hunting bow, but we'll have to swap that out in just a minute. Looks like we have foes over here. I'm going to sneak around them because I don't feel like fighting them right now. Let's see. What do we have going on this side, though? Nothing, not a single hidden treasure. I spend all my time running around in circles trying to find hidden little pink purpley doos, and they won't give me the pink and purpley doos. I don't feel like I'm too demanding. Like, I feel like I'm pretty even-handed when it comes to acquiring purpley doos. Who are these guys? We're going to mess these dudes up. Who are these dudes right here? Oh my god, double mages. Smack them with a mace real fast. You got to kill these guys now. These dudes got to go. They got to go like yesterday. Yes, shoot that one with a fiery arrowy do. And then you... God, I don't even know. Just attack something. Attack something and murder it. It's our only hope. How hard does she hit? That's what I'm curious about. Also, what abilities does she have? She got Stampede. Yeah, Stampede a fool. Yeah, boy. That's how we do it. We dropped him hella quick. You should probably heal yourself before this gets any worse. Ow! I hope I didn't accumulate a wound from that one. I'm glad that we got the mages first, though, because these guys are kind of terrifying. These two people just threw down with 4 people, and one of them is a giant monster person and almost pulled through. That's just concerning to me personally. At least now they've been taken care of so they can't add on to this fight a little bit later and make my life more difficult. Oh no, there's another enemy over there. And that guy looks like he's got armor. Okay. So everybody over here, let me get my entire party back into formation.
Right. More tallies to the body
count. Oh, there's only like a couple people here. No, I've been Bastard, you didn't disarm me.
I got it.
I'm gonna smite you with my fist then. It's time for a smiting! That's right, I hit you for 13. I don't even need the weapon. Forget about it. Don't even need it. What else do I have here? I gotta have something. I can thrust with my hand. Alright. You say so. What does this do? She's got Swift Savage Strike. He's dead anyways. Whatever. We'll worry about it later, but Swift Savage Strike. Attack all enemies in the cone with a weapon, pushing them back and leaving them hobbled. Okay, I can live with that. I thought we ripped that lady's hand off for a second. I was like, whoa, the loot was her hand. We're so monstrous. We really are the bad guys here. This wall was torn down in a rush, and the items inside are missing. It's unclear whether fleeing residents are aggressive or looters are responsible. Sorry, I'm going to save a lot. I don't like it when, like, shit goes wrong, and I got to replay, like, an entire map because I didn't, like, read a fight properly. Down here, we have this lone guy. If we could pull him back. There we go. Pull him back. Pull him back. If I can avoid fighting any of these guys fairly because they aren't, like, stacked together, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick them off one by one from the backfield, and then we'll get them all in the center because we don't know exactly how many are in there right now. I love the animation for when they're set on fire, by the way. I would volunteer, actually, you know. Hit me up, BioWare, or whoever. Hit me up, Obsidian. Hit me up, Paradox. Let me know. I will come to your studio right now, and I'll go... I'm going to make a mod. Alright, pull him back, pull him back. Alright, so as far as this is concerned, you go get the wizard, I'm sorry, you go get the, yeah, there you go. Get the ranged guy. You block off the warrior. You go get the ranged guy, like, now. Why are you stopping and attacking other people? Oh, you upset me sometimes, you know that? Alright, so you guys are going to have to handle the mage then, because there ain't nothing else going on here. You get going with an impale right there. You should probably do stampede to get to the mage. Because I think that means that you should also throw a heal on her now. You stay on the mage. Now that we're down here, we might as well have everybody on the mage. That's not a bad ability, actually. That's a pretty good one. I like that ability a lot. I also need to get her set up with some potions or something. Come on, geek the mage. There you go. Perfect. Mage is geeked. We'll go ahead and... hopefully they finish that fight right there before anything else goes wrong with our poor, dear monster lady. She got Swift Savage Strike that she could pull off right now. Yeah, do that. If you can get them both, get them both. Why not? Go ahead and give me one of those right there. Help out right there with a fiery attack. Hopefully she doesn't get knocked out. We do have problems down here, but the thing about him is that he can solve his own shit. Like, he's got his own little healing spells and stuff, so... good. There we go. So we've pulled another chunk of these guys from the backfield. Our monster lady is indeed wounded. What's her name again? Kills in Shadow. Kills in Shadow is wounded. Her name is too long and it's got too many hyphens. It confuses me. My literacy is not at that level yet. This character's actually putting up a pretty good fight. Like, he stayed in it for a while compared to everybody else. Alright, let's just chillax for a minute. I need to go level up our scout lady real quick. So now that she's good to go... let's take that up to 18, and then we'll start working strength a little bit so that she hits a tiny bit harder. Like, I don't know if strength helps with bows or not. One would assume that it would help slightly. It might at least make her damage go up. Does that do anything for, let's see, physical strength of character, powerful attacks, and stronger abilities? My assumption is that in some way, that's going to help her out with hitting harder with the bow. It makes sense to me. You draw the bow better. You can pull back a heavier bow. As far as her abilities are concerned, she's picked up a couple of immunities in here. She's got evasive. She's got light armor. She gains a bonus to dodge. That's not terrible. Improvised attack gives her increased accuracy and recovery penalty incurred after changing. First in the party, all members gain bonus experience for bows, dual wield, and athletics. Nobody else is using those, so let's go with the one that gives her a armor bonus or a dodge bonus for using armor. And then on the next level, we'll try to drop something into here if nothing else in the next tier is looking sexy and satisfying to us. Throw down another quick save just to make sure we don't waste our time here. Unt. How many of these little bastards are still remaining? We definitely got to get the mage. Let's sneak around this way, maybe. I wanted to see if there was anybody off to that side right there, but I can't really tell. It looks like it's just the 3. Nope, there's 4. So that makes this a bit nastier than all the other fights we've been doing. Alright, give me my inventory very quickly. We are going to throw potions at her. Oh, she already has them. Hooray, even better. Since she's going to be in melee, she's definitely going to need them, so we might as well get those lined up now. Did I have any two-handed weapons that I haven't sold yet that do superior damage to whatever it is she's doing? There's an iron greatsword, does 20-26. Bronze Brotherhood Warhammer. She can't really use any of that. Okay, that's fine. Not super upset about that prospect. We don't have a lot of random trinkly dinks or anything. Alright, that's fine. We get 2 armor penetrated by attacks for 300 seconds. So I'm going to have her use that. We will also have him use one of the whetstones. 300 seconds. So we should probably be quick about that. So there it is. They both have armor penetration now. I'm going to send them in after the mage and just hope that they make the run. Ah, there were more of them to the south. Okay, that's unfortunate, but it's manageable. So I want everybody on this mage. Once the mage is down, we'll worry about other threats, but for now, I need this dude to hurt. There you go, there you go. She's already wounded. Man, what is her damage mitigation? It's got to be terrible. That or she's just like a giant... Well, he's taunting. I mean, I'm doing stuff over here. Go ahead and... Sure, give me one of those. If you've got a cleavy strike, you should definitely do that.
On it.
Ow. Alright, you stay back here because I don't want them to get attacks of opportunity on you. But everybody else, kill that mage.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
There it is. Mage is down. This guy's next because he appears to be some kind of spell sword thing. And magic in this game is horrifyingly damaging. Treat it like Diablo. Keep drinking potions. I don't know. Maybe it'll help.
On your command.
What's weird is when their turn is up, they still take so long to do whatever the action is, like, that they have queued up. Like, you'd think that would factor in to the little meter above their head, so that the second the meter got done, they did the action. So basically, they would start casting while they were doing, like, while the little meter was going doop and, like, emptying out, they would be doing the hand motions and everything for the next thing you triggered in, essentially. But then they start and they do the action, so it gives you kind of like a false sense of, I don't know. It'd be cool if there was an option that made that take into account also the action that you've selected, so that it takes like a little bit longer or whatever. Like, I'd be okay with that. Just because, like, with melee attacks, it looks like they do it the second it gets to the top, but with everything else, it looks like they gotta take some time. Like that right there with the restoring touch. He's gotta do like the full animation, you see what I mean? So, like, when the meter ends, technically melee is faster than magery in this game, because their charge-up time is just the meter, whereas the mages have to do the meter, then they got to do hand motions and stuff, too, afterwards. So, what kind of loot we looking at here? Anything good? We've got a forge-bound hammer. I don't even know what that means. Is it good? It's got armor penetration, but it doesn't hit that hard. We'll just add it to the stash, I guess. We've also got, what is that? A staggering burn, sure. An iron brand. This hunk of wrought iron is used to sear the counterclockwise twist the flesh of Scarlet's chorus or truths. If you can't get the searing mark, you're unfit for even the most menial chore in the chorus. Okay, alright. Sounds good to me. Dead guy down here. Oh, there was an archer down here. All by his lonesome. This poor little archer. How did you not notice that we were just, like, beating all your friends to death with, like, blunt objects? There was lots of screaming, and I'm pretty sure there was a lot of fighting. I got bad ears. Somehow I got through the recruitment process with my terrible sense of hearing. Like, hey, more power to you. Make it work for you, boo-boo. Make it work for you. So now we go up here, and with these individuals, I think we have a quest to be done. So I can free the prisoners. These rebels were tied up and gagged by disfavor while on their way to the chorus. So there it is. Thank you, Fatebinder. We'll continue on our way to the Scarlet Chorus. And we murdered everybody, so that should make the chorus pretty happy, too. Returning to Splinter appears to be the only task left to us, and so that's exactly what we are going to do. Back to Cacophony. Man, that's a long-ass walk. We just walked for like an entire 12 hours. I don't know if you've ever been like on a hike. Like I'm talking about like backpacking style, 60 pounds on your back, like 9 hours just going up and down hills and mountains. It's rough. Like you will be tired by the end of that experience. Your boots will have worn like some hole in the side of your foot because you didn't wear your wool socks because it was hot out. You're like, I'm just not going to wear the wool socks today. Regret it. You will regret it. I used to put on like 3 pairs of cotton socks if I didn't have wool socks. Just to pad up before I go out in the field like that. Like your feet would sweat like hell, but it was better than having giant blisters and bloody holes in your foot. Hail, Fatebinder. We've got dealt with the captured defectors. So the whispers say, set them loose, did you? I suppose you really have a soft spot for us chorus after all. They're going to make fine recruits, assuming they survive the pits. On behalf of the chorus, I thank you for your help, Fatebinder. I've certainly benefited from it. He salutes you, followed by a mock bow. Safe travels and all that. That's it? I don't get, like, anything else. I mean, I guess we got a bunch of, like, random skill points and stuff, but I was hoping we get paid. Maybe that'll come back to help us out later. Let's take a look at the journal and see what's going on. So, Trapper's Junction. Scarlet Chorus is doing something down there. We've got the Trial of the Archons. And so we have actually, the censor sought the forbidden knowledge, use the brawn hands to funnel weapons to the Vendrian guard. So yeah, that's pretty incriminating right there. That's pretty bad. We've also got a rubbing. If you examine the mysterious rubbing, it might help you determine its importance. Do I have the rubbing? Is it like an inventory item? I don't see anything that really looks like a rubbing. Oh. A portion of this unknown sigil has been recorded on the scroll. The charcoal imprint is rough and incomplete, leaving the full design a mystery for now. Okay, well, we got a rough idea. What did that do to the... Let's see. After examining the rubbing, you saw that it was a partial image of a symbol that is reminiscent of the one you saw in Ascension Hall. Continue your search to determine what its significance might be, or search for more of the image. Okay. I mean, I feel like... So that was the Sunset Spire sigil. I still have Kairos' Edict for some weird reason, too. Oh, good. We got 99 bronze rings. That's pretty sweet. I'm happy with it. Can I camp right now, or is that a thing that I'm allowed to do? I'm inside friendly territory, so I assume I'd be allowed to camp right now. There it is. A camping we shall go. I do enjoy camping, but I gotta be in the right mood for camping. You know what I mean? Like... I gotta be like in a camping, hiking mood. And it goes back and forth. Like sometimes I'm in the mood, and sometimes I'm like, you know what I'd like to do today? I'd like to sit and watch Netflix today. Where is this village thing that they were talking about? Trapper's Junction. Wow, that's way down there. 5 days to make that run. Let's go back to... it wants us to go to the top of the mountain spire, so I figured we should do that. It's indicating I should go back there, so I'm gonna go back there and we'll find out what's waiting for us. Alright, Nerd Castle, everybody in line, let's do this thing. I'm not the leader you deserve, and I'm most likely not the leader you want, but still, I'll take the lead if I have to. Alright, so what is it that was super important up here? Let's see. The fire pit burns when with ethereal glow. Okay, that's fine. It can burn all that it wants. I like it when things burn for me. So, Ebb. We've got Tanara. I don't actually think there's anything going on here. Yeah, it's not shiny anymore. Why is it no longer shiny? I suppose we could go back to Runic Hall and just have a look around now that I've looked at the scroll, because technically the last time we were there I hadn't looked at the scroll yet. So it's possible that I'm on the wrong path. I actually don't think this one's ready to go yet. Like, it feels like there's a door shut, that this door over here is shut. And it feels to me as though it needs to be open before we're going to be able to do anything. Now, we already got the charcoal rubbing from right there. We already got the charcoal rubbings from back here. I'm just going to take a quick pan and scan through and just kind of see if I missed anything. Sometimes it's been a few days since I played last, and so sometimes it's good to look at things with fresh eyes, maybe. But my guess is that the third piece of the rubbing that we need is behind the door, and we're not going to be able to get through the door until some storyline thing happens. That would be my assumption anyways. Camping supplies in there. I will take them. Yeah, my estimation is that there's some kind of device inside of the door that will allow us to take the final rubbing, because the first rubbing was there, the second rubbing was in the other room. We didn't actively find anything that looked like a secret panel or whatever over here, and I suppose it might be worth it just to have people in stealth while we walk around for a minute, see if maybe they pop up anything hidden that allows us to open the door, but I don't think they will. I'm guessing this has something to do with the storyline. Yeah. I mean, either that or our skill levels are not where they need to be in order to get into there. But we've got the two rubbings, and assuming, let's take a look at this rubbing one last time. If that's the actual like, it looks like there's a circle kind of around it too. I don't know if you can, like, guess it or not, but that'd be kind of funny if you could. It'd be one of those things like from an old school RPG where if you had, like, the pre-knowledge, you know? Like, you've played the game before. You go in and, like, solve these just by using, like, a fac or whatever you want to. A facwa. A facwa. What did the symbol look like? It looked alike. I'm going to put this in my inventory for a minute because I'm tired of going to all these menus just to grab it. Oh, it cannot be removed from your stash. So it looks like it's a thing with a diamond in the middle. So I think what they have set up kind of look like that. Here, I'll just do this with one person. I think it sort of looked like that. I might be doing it wrong, but just what it feels like to me. I thought it kind of looked like that right there, but I don't know. My memory is shitty. Oh, they're pointy on the ends. So that's definitely not it. Yeah. Might need to leave this one to cook for a little while. I don't know. Tired of fiddling with it anyways. I doubt that the thing that we've already got on there is complete. I mean, we've only got the 2 scrubbings and we needed the 3. So what we'll do is we'll run down the Voices and Narak quests or whatever, and eventually I'm sure the door will open and that's where the 3rd rubbing will be, and you'll be like, oh, okay, I can solve it now. I wasted a bunch of my time. Hooray. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Tyranny. I hope you take the time to watch the next episode. Maybe. RPGs are not super popular on my channel. I started out as like a survival guy and then did a bunch of like sandbox indie stuff, and I don't know. Too much variety on my channel. Fragments my audience. But I'm glad you stopped on in. I will see you all later. Hi, do everybody, and I'll see you next time.